What's going on, YouTube community? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, I'm going to recap Game 2 of the NBA Finals. This was a great fucking game. Both teams was putting in a great defensive effort. You know, I don't even really know where to go. I'm going to try to make this quick because I'm tired as hell. But yeah, I know right now most people probably going to talk about the play of Stephen Curry. He didn't have a great game. He didn't shoot the ball well at all. He was what 6 for 15 from the 3-point line. Some say maybe it was because Dellavedova was on him. Because when Dellavedova was on Stephen Curry, he was 0 for 8, 0 for 5 from the 3, 4 turnovers. Now I'm not going to make this a big fucking deal like most people are, because at the end of the day, this is just one of those games where Stephen Curry just had a bad night. I haven't saw Stephen Curry shoot this bad in a while. But trust and believe through the rest of these finals, I don't think it's going to happen again. He's too great of a shooter and player to pretty much put up a performance like this. Now, I believe that he knows how Dellavedova is going to guard him now. So I feel like he will be prepared in Game 3. I don't really understand why a lot of times they should have been setting a lot of screens for him and shit like that to open him up. But of course, when others guarded him, he scored like 17 points and he shot 4 for 10 from the field. Now Dellavedova, of course, good defender. He defended Stephen Curry well, and he also made some nice shots, and he made pretty much the game-winning free throws at the end of the game in overtime. Because without those free throws, I'm pretty sure the Golden State Warriors would have won this game. But my thing is for Stephen Curry, the thing that I hate about shooters, and I noticed J.R. Smith was actually doing it this game, he didn't really rely on the jump shot a lot. As far as the three-point line, a lot. J.R. Smith was trying to attack the basket. Now, my thing is, I hope Stephen Curry try to do that, because at the end of the day, he can get to the rim. He just prefer and rely on his shooting because he's a great shooter. You saw what Klay Thompson did. He had a great game. Great game from Klay Thompson. He was inside and outside. He was hitting shots in and out. That's how he plays his game. He just don't rely on the 3-point ball. Now, of course, throughout this game, the 3-point ball brought them back in the game, because when Cleveland was up 11 points, I'm gonna be real with you, I thought the game was over because the Warriors looked flat. They couldn't really make no shots. But you can't count out a good shooting team, because they got back in it, and look what happened. They went to overtime. Now, of course, they played better in overtime, Cleveland, this time around. But with that said, I still feel that the Golden State Warriors, they still will win this series, for the simple fact that they're still, at the end of the day, the better team. They have more weapons as far as can score at any moment. Now, of course, LeBron them got help from the others, Mozgov, James Jones. I believe James Jones, he had let me double check. I believe James Jones, he had a couple points coming off the bench, a couple 3-point shots. But they're still streaky shooters. You just don't know if you're going to get a consistent effort from those guys. Because look, once again, at the end of the day, LeBron had to go for 39 points, 16 rebounds, 11 assists. I think this is his 5th triple-double, LeBron James, in the postseason. He was 11 of 34 from the field, 3 for 6. So he's still going to continue to shoot a lot and try to score a lot in order for this team to win. Now, he got contributions from Mozgov, 17 points. Dellavedova had 9 points. Shumpert had 7 points. Tristan Thompson once again had 2 points. That's not going to work. James Jones had 8 points. J.R. Smith had 13 points. So they're only going to the game playing with 7 players. Where on the other hand, the Warriors, they're playing 10 players. Now, granted, their bench didn't score a lot this game, but I look forward to them as far as playing a lot more better. Also, both teams, like I said before, they played great defense in this game. Cavaliers was locked in, as you can tell. LeBron was locked in, and when it came down to it, the Warriors, they locked in too. Now, I know going back into Cleveland is going to be hostile environments, but with a team like Golden State, I think they can come in and, I don't think Stephen Curry is going to play bad. Now, LeBron James, of course, he's probably going to continue to do what he's going to do, and then just hope that the others will step up and, continue to keep stepping up. What else? Both teams, they didn't shoot the 3-ball well. Golden State shot 22%. That's not really normal for them. Cavs shot 33%. The rebounding, Cavs out-rebounded the Golden State Warriors 55 to 45. Points in the paint, the Golden State Warriors pretty much took advantage of that, and the fast break points. So they was trying to run. They was trying to play their pace of game. It's just, it's just I told my friend this and a couple people. If Stephen Curry didn't have a bad shooting game, I don't even think we would be in this situation right now because think about this. Game two, both of the Splash Brothers, game one, both of the Splash Brothers, they scored over 20 something points. Game two, Klay Thompson played well, but Stephen Curry didn't play well. He didn't really kick it in until the fourth quarter enter into overtime. So those two guys have to play well, and of course they have to continue to play, great offense, move the ball, get Draymond Green shots, Harrison Barnes shots, and if they do that, they will be able to win win this series. I still feel like they're going to win this series because that's who I picked to win the series. It might go. I still got them in 6. Some people said in 5, but they did put up a big effort, the Cleveland Cavaliers, to win this game. It's just that in my heart of hearts, I just feel like the Warriors are still the more superior team. Even if LeBron James is scoring 30-something points, but he's still not shooting the ball that great, because he has to score so much. And he just has to hope and pray that the others, can contribute. And that's the thing. You just don't know what you're going to get from those guys. But like I said, this was a bad game for Stephen Curry, for sure. This was a bad game. But I think, Stephen Curry will bounce back. And have a better game. I just honestly think he will. And then like I said, on the defensive end, the Warriors, they don't have to make they don't have to make no huge adjustment. Just stay on LeBron and stay on the shooters. That's pretty much it. Same way for the Cavs. Stay on the shooters like they was doing, and just you live with what you get. But if Golden State going to be shooting a lot of threes, they have to knock them down. You know, LeBron James, like I said, he played a hell of a game. I think Curry got the most missed. I didn't say Curry got the most missed 3-pointer field goals in a single game in NBA final history, 13-94 John Starks. But that's bound to happen because actually this is the most Steph Curry shot a lot of threes. He need to put the ball on the ground and go to the rim. And Bogut, I'm sorry, I don't know. They need to. This man has to score. He only had 2 points. He's basically in there for rebounding and defense, but he has to score. They have to set him up to score. But I guess when you're in the product of a team where you're so used to the team shooting, when you as a big get the ball, it's like I'm going to pass it back out. But I think the Warriors will be fine. The Cavs are going to continue to try to play and put on a great performance. Of course, it wasn't a lot of ISO basketball this game, from the Cleveland Cavaliers. So that was good. But yeah, man, I think this is the first time they said in history that LeBron James, since going to the finals, and I think I said this too to my friend, like this is the first time he's been in overtime, back-to-back games in the finals. Like I didn't see that. I don't think he's ever been in that position before, you know. But you know, I'm not going to get overblown by the whole Dellavedova situation. But I think Stephen Curry, he'll bounce back. He's too great of a player. He's too great of a player. But Cleveland, they did what they were supposed to do. Tie the series up. Now Golden State, they have to go back out there and pretty much, do the same thing or either take the next 2 games. Um, you know, Cavs, they played good. They played better this game. You know, um, but uh, but you know, people keep saying this is LeBron James' greatest performance. Look, I'm realizing when you're the star in the league and stuff like that, the media, they're going to say everything in the book. This is why sometimes I hate the media. I hate ESPN a lot of times because, man, my God, this has not been his best performances. He's had better. It's just like I told people before, when you, points wise, if you shoot the ball a lot, you're going to make a lot of points at some point. Don't he got his teammates involved this time. It wasn't a lot of ISO. That was a good thing. But uh other than that, the Cavaliers they almost blew this game. Warriors didn't give up. They fought. They played. They played good. They fought. They could have won the game. Stephen Curry missed a open shot. Delly got a crucial rebound, like I said before, and made his free throws. Um, but yeah, man. I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting game 3, you know. But like I said, it's crazy. LeBron James got this track record now where this is his ninth straight game to win when his team is trailing 1-0 in the series. Like, that's very, very fucking crazy. But it is what it is, man. Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, you know, 39 points, 16 rebounds, 11 assists, triple double, another triple double. But you know, he pretty much he did what he was supposed to do, LeBron James. But I think, like I said before, I think you know, the game overall, they had both teams shot over 62 3-pointers. So that's a lot, you know. Curry, you know, I'm pretty sure if he took back the last 20 seconds, he'd do it all over again. But, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. I'm just talking too much now. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to game 3. I think it's going to be an interesting game 3. I think either team can win game 3. But of course, you know, I'm sticking to my pick, the Warriors winning the series, and I'm not changing my mood. Is this going to be like the finals last year where LeBron and them got game 2, but then boom, they lost the next games? I don't know. You know, I don't know. You know, the Warriors are not the Spurs, but they are capable to doing it. But if the Cavs fucking win this series, it's going to be fucking very interesting. But anyway, guys, tell me what you thought about this game. Comment, subscribe, favorite, like, share. Check out my previous videos. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I'm out, man. Deuces.